What's up YouTube? It's your boy C on the Don and I am back with another video. And today's video is going to be, short and sweet. We're gonna get right to the point. But before I begin, y'all, I have been planning, and now it is time to execute. I'm being so serious. I am really working on being consistent, and I think there's no time better than now to be consistent. So with that being said, go ahead and make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on this video. But before we begin, make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe, because you haven't seen the last of me. Oh my God, it's a bug in the house. Got it. Look y'all, I just got a bug on my journal. Y'all see how quick I did that? I do not like bugs. Ugh. I was quick as shit. Y'all can't lie, that was quick as shit. I was really smooth. Like, what the hell? You would have thought I was trained by Bruce Lee the way I just killed that motherfucker. Hold on. And then broke my damn journal with my notes in it for the YouTube video. Hold on. Hey, I do not like bugs, especially in the house. Like, that is just a buzz kill. But okay, y'all. Today's video is going to be 10 back to school tips for students. 10 back to school tips. I know some of you already started school, but you can still get some tips. It's not too late for a few tips. And some people have not started school yet. So why not listen to some great tips? All right, let's begin. The first tip. Tip number 1. Set goals for yourself and create a plan to achieve them. I think that is a great tip. It's always good just to set goals for yourself and to create a plan to achieve them. Like, it's one thing to set goals, but if you're gonna set goals, you need to have a plan on how you're going to achieve that goal. Yeah, so set goals for yourself and create a plan to achieve them. And also, I would say, in addition to that, I would also say monitor your, track your progress, see how you do along the way. Just always, keep up with your goals. Tip number 2, stay organized by using a planner or phone app to keep track of assignments and deadlines. That is my favorite. I love a planner. I really do. I love using a planner. It just really helps me stay on track of things. It helps me stay organized, and it just makes me feel like I'm really just, making that extra effort to be prepared for everything. And then I will say, if you're going to use a planner, you need to make sure that you're actively checking it. Don't just write everything in the planner and then never open it, because that kills the purpose. I do that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. We're all guilty of it. But just make sure that you, are actively checking your planner and keeping up with deadlines and assignments. Tip number 3, take breaks when you need to avoid burnout. Take breaks when you need them to avoid burnout. I think that is I really agree with that one wholeheartedly. Sometimes with school, you can get overwhelmed. You can feel like you're just burnt out, and sometimes a break is needed. But like a nice little break. Don't stress yourself out. If you've been studying 5 hours straight, you deserve a 30-minute hour break, maybe 2 hours. You deserve to maybe let a little steam off, go out with your friends, go enjoy yourself. You can still enjoy yourself while being in school. Tip number 4, get enough sleep. Get enough sleep to stay focused during the day. I think that is most important. I do not see how people stay up all night, to the crack of dawn, and then jump up in 2 hours. I need my full 8 hours. I'll be using the sleep app on my iPhone, and I'll be tracking how many hours sleep did I get. Am I getting my full 8? If I go to sleep at this time and wake up at this time, is that going to be my full 8 hours? I really sometimes like a little more than 8. You just need to make sure that you are giving your body enough rest so that you can be your best self at school. Tip number 5, eat a balanced diet to fuel your brain and body. Eat a balanced diet to fuel your brain and body. So that means don't just be eating hot chips and drinking Mountain Dew. You need to get, a balanced diet. You need your vegetables, you need your protein, you need your fruit, your dairy. You need it all, even a little of the oils, your fatty oils. Y'all remember the food pyramid from school? They used to come to our schools in elementary and, talk to us about the food chart, the little pyramid, and then they would give you a snack or some vegetables or fruit or something. So, okay. Tip number 6. Number 6, stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. You gotta have the water. You need to stay hydrated, especially if you somewhere where it's hot. You know, especially if you somewhere where it's hot, or if you walk into campus, or I even know some high schools and middle schools, you know, it's like set up like campus where you gotta walk to different buildings and step outside. It's just always good to stay hydrated, because if you're not hydrated, you won't be able to think clearly. You won't be able to, you know, just stay hydrated. Just stay hydrated. That's it. Just stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. Tip number 7. Find a study group or a study buddy to help motivate you and keep you accountable. I think this is one of my favorite tips. Like, I think it's so great to have a friend or a study buddy. Just like in any class I take, I always like to have like at least a number or two of someone in the class. Like if I'm ever doing homework and I'm stuck on a question, or if I forget about an assignment or a deadline, or if I just need, you know, if you just have any question, it's always good to have somebody in the class that you can talk to. Someone that, you know, that holds you accountable, or someone that you can study with if you need help. It's just always great to have someone, and you know, around. Tip number 8. Take advantage of office hours and tutoring services if you need extra help. I am a big advocate for office hours. I will always be in office hours, and sometimes just you going to office hours and showing a professor or an instructor that you're taking that extra step to get extra help because you don't feel like you understand something fully, I feel like that just shows them that you really care, and that you really care about your grade, and that you really care about your performance. And sometimes just for going to office hours, some professors and instructors will give you extra credit. Some will, you know, like if you're at that A- and you like 1-2% away from an A, some of them will bump you to the A just off the fact of you, or just off the strength of you coming to office hours and showing, and you know that you care, and you know they see that you've been trying. So boom. And then I will also say about tutoring services, don't be ashamed to go to tutoring services. That's what they are there for. Like, what can somebody say? If you need help, what are you supposed to do? If you can't, go to tutoring services if you need it. I remember in high school when I was taking geometry, my high school had like a center. It was like, it was called like MAC, I believe. But it had a center where you could go, and that where they would tutor you, like after school and before school, or you could go during your study hall. And when I was in geometry, I was in there every day getting help with my homework. Even if I knew something I was good at, I was still going there for help, just because I wanted to make sure that I fully understood it. So boom, on to the next. Tip number 9. All right, we got 2 left, 9 and 10. If you ain't subscribed yet, I need you to subscribe. I need you to subscribe. I need you to like, and I need you to comment. Comment what school you going to. Comment what grade you're in. Comment what your favorite tip was so far. Okay? Anybody but a dead body. All right. Hold on. I just realized I still have my wave cap on. I meant to take it off before I started recording. Oh well. Okay, so tip number 9. All right. Get involved in extracurricular activities to meet new people and explore your interests. I think it's great to step out of your comfort zone sometimes. Find join a club, join something. See, and if you're not really sure what your interests are, that's the point of joining extracurricular activities. I know a lot of schools have events during like the first month or two where you can see all the clubs and all the organizations at the school in a way to get involved. And it's just a great way to be active and, do something different, So I would definitely, get involved in extracurricular activities to meet new people and explore your interests. All right, tip number 10. Last one, drum roll please. Don't be afraid to ask questions and speak up in class. And that's a tip I could use for myself. Like, just don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid. If you have a question, ask. If you feel like, if you're still writing and the teacher go to the next slide, don't be ashamed to say, can you go back, please? I don't care. Because I will do that in a heartbeat. If I'm still in the middle of writing, no, Can you go back real quick, please? Or you going too fast? I'll be quick to tell the teacher, you're going too fast. Can you slow down, please? And not saying it rude. I may have sounded rude how I'm saying because I'm talking to y'all. But y'all know what I mean. Like, you know, don't be afraid to speak up in class. That's what you're there for. They're there for you. They're there for you. They work for you. They're there to educate your mind. Educate you. So don't be afraid to speak up and ask questions. All right, y'all. That was just a little quick and easy 10 tips, you know, for 10 back to school tips for students. I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all.